Welcome to Read Feed, my little corner of the internet where I let you know about a book I have just read. And this one is all about celebrating childhood with the last lecture. And it's by Randy Pausch. Sorry if I butchered the last name. Randy was a professor at Carnegie Mellon, and he had Jeffrey Zaslow write with him. So this is the book, the last lecture, and it's wrapped up like a gift because it is. It's very fun to read. It's a great thing. I just turned to page 101, like a lesson 101, and it says, live in the moment. Celebrate every little thing and try not to get frustrated with stuff. He gives you great advice. Here's a quote that I underlined. If you work more hours than somebody else, during those hours you learn more about your craft. That can make you more efficient, more able, even happier. Hard work is like compounded interest in the bank. The rewards build faster. On apologies, most people will be genuinely appreciative of your make good efforts. They may tell you how to make it better in some small, easy way, and often they'll work harder to help make things better themselves. So it's a win-win. This book is chock full of wonderful, wonderful things. I encourage every one of you who've even taken a peek at this today to go and get this book, The Last Lecture. You can buy it, read it, and then give it as a gift to somebody because it sure is. All right. As I see it, a parent's job is to encourage kids to develop a joy for life and a great urge to follow their own dreams. The best we can do is help them develop a personal set of tools for that task. Tools are important. Okay, I'm just reading my highlighted parts. So, marriage goals. Be better at communicating, at sensing each other's needs and strengths, and at finding more things to love about each other. So maybe set a goal for yourself. You know, I've been with my person for blah, 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 and I want to make it better, so I'm going to spot something to fall in love with them. I think that's really, really cool. So I'll read you my summary that I thought I wrote back here. It's somewhere. Here we go. Okay. Take a journey with a dying father who will enlighten your perspective and help you remember how to live, no matter how much time you have on this planet. One key point of advice, just ask. This book is loaded with clever advice and sweet nostalgia. And the one really cool thing that, even though it's been a couple months since I've read this book actually, I have enjoyed, and it has stuck with me, the smell of crayons. He writes in his book that if you ever need a hit of nostalgia, you should carry a crayon in your pocket and then take it out and have a whiff, because that is olfactory senses help you with with just remembering how fun it was of childhood. Hopefully it was fun for you, but remember childhood with that hit of Crayola or just crayons. Yeah, I've enjoyed it so much, and I've made a paper hat in honor. So let me read you the little flap. We cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. Randy said that. A lot of professors give talks titled The Last Lecture. Professors are asked to consider their demise and to ruminate on what matters most to them. And while they speak, audiences can't help but mull the same question. What wisdom would we impart to the world if we knew it was our last chance? If we had to vanish tomorrow, what would we want as our legacy? When Randy Pausch, a computer science professor at Carnegie Mellon, was asked to give such a lecture, he didn't have to imagine it as his last, since he had recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer. But the lecture he gave, really achieving your childhood dreams, wasn't about dying. It was about the importance of overcoming obstacles, of enabling the dreams of others, of seizing every moment. Because time is all you have, and you may find one day that you have less than you think. It was the summation of everything Randy had come to believe. It was about living. In this book, Randy has combined the humor, inspiration, and intelligence that made his lecture. In his book, Randy has combined the humor, inspiration, and intelligence that made his lecture. In this book, Randy has combined the humor, inspiration, and intelligence that made his lecture such a phenomenon and given it in an indelible form. It is a book that will be shared for generations to come, and I really hope you pick up this book called The Last Lecture, because it is a wonderful read, and it will help you just to breathe more life into your life and enjoy the time that you do have. So thank you for tuning into Read Feed. I've enjoyed my time with you. I'll be back with another Read Feed soon. Right now, enjoy this one, The Last Lecture by Randy. Whoa!